Hello, my dear Sagittarius friend. Hello, this is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Welcome to my channel. I shall be doing a reading for you, opening up 3 portals to check out any situations that you may be dealing with. The point is to take from each portal what you will, take only what you will, and from this, hopefully, there is a narrative flow or perhaps a narrative arc in which you can find to choose to take resonance and um, help guide yourself within a situation that you may be dealing with. Yeah, so that is my spiel. I'll be working from the 1890 deck. It's an old deck from the Piguement, Paris, France, and France. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started. This is a situationship love reading for my dear Sagittarius friend. Please, Sagittarius, if you will, relax, clear your mind. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you. Okay, the first portal is now opening. Alright, my dear Sagittarius, there's something you've moved on from, you've transformed away from, and you are now moving into the future. At the same time, there's someone who has finished something with you and is somewhat gone on a transformation. Both of you are mirroring each other. There's been a great period of waiting for a type of structure, a structure of passion between you two, a foundation of this, as well as instances of living out parallel sort of universes, you and this person, living a very similar mirror when it comes to what's going on. There is a period of waiting as well as a period of return, or at least return of investment of some sort. And this is an investment of fire, something where there is a knowledge involved about a great inner need or a great inner desire that is reflected in both of you. A period of waiting in which there might be a type of resurrection of something that has died. Okay? Something was taken away and it is now returning. That's what I'm seeing. Wow, okay. There are 2 people here. You can choose one of them, whichever you like. Um, when it comes to this waiting period for a period of resurrection after the death of something, the transformation of something, if you are dealing with someone from the past, there is a strong indication they shall return, or at least there is the option to return. There is a secret motivation to return in order to consummate something with you, to return and then bring back some investment of fire with you, to share a fire, to build a fire and share it together. This is a campfire tale. At the same time, there are 2 people at this campfire. One person has left and tried to go on the path of transformation. Whoever has done this has not been able to find something healthy in the external world. It's been very difficult. At the same time, there is something that this person knows, the High Priestess, she who holds the secrets of the poetry of a connection, or the existential aspect of a situation, and she knows all aspects of it. She is someone who knows objectively how to read between the lines, so to speak. And in her knowledge, she is withholding from this fool, whomever has walked away. This fool has learned the path of sadness, and the High Priestess sits with that secret knowledge. However, she is not imparting it upon the fool because the fool is long gone. However, there is a secret motivation for these two figures to meet, the High Priestess and the Fool, and to consummate um, some sort of meeting. When this meeting happens, there is a strong possibility that no path will be taken, but there will be a secret reservoir of emotion that is transferred to the Fool character, whoever is gone and left and is returning in some sort of way with his judgment aspect. This Fool has tried to get rid of something as well, but has not been able to. The High Priestess sits very patiently, and she is waiting for what? Only the High Priestess knows. But I have a feeling, yeah, that there is a strong motivation in the High Priestess, and it is going back in time in a way to understand why something was brought into being, okay? Already I see a lineage, the Fool to the Magician behind the High Priestess, as well as the High Priestess, 0, 1, and 2. There is a natural flow, and then the 3 here. Very natural 3, then the 4, and then back to the 2. There's something that High Priestess knows, and the 0 here with the Fool. There's something here where there is a resurrection of a type, and someone who is behaving very very naively is possibly coming back, some sort of child character. And as they return, there is almost a type of silence, but also a type of welcoming. And whomever is sitting here and ruminating, they're learning so much about this connection, and they know so much about the complexion of the situation. Very, very, very intricate. But basically what I'm saying here is that someone has had to go on the path of the Fool to only find disappointment. And on the return, they find the High Priestess. The High Priestess will impart secret knowledge to this Fool in order that they can learn something. This is intuitive knowledge. This is also psychic knowledge, some sort of deep knowledge that has to do with why both of you manifested each other in a way, why there's a central character between you that is sort of brought forth very elementary drives between you two, okay? That is what I'm saying. Portal 1 is closed. Okay. That portal is closed. This is for Sagittarius. My dear Sagittarius, I shall move over to the bicycle deck for a bit of fun. Please relax, Sagittarius, and we'll go ahead and get the second portal up and going. Okay. There's clarity in a situation of love, your options. You have clearly made some sort of choice, okay? No longer are you being drawn out emotionally by others. You're not being manipulated by your external, the external world and its illusions. They're no longer causing you any sort of confusion in that respect. There is a strong indication that you have love already for someone in the Six of Cups. And who is this someone? I need to know. Okay. This person has a dual element to them. They are both sorry and not sorry for what they've done. There is a fusion of elements here between fire and water. And of these, there is very intense motivation to reach back in time but also move forward in a certain way. Sorry, not sorry, that's their energy. For what? The confusion. You've gained vision, and there is something that you are unapologetically going to make a choice on. Centering your reading with two motivations here on the bottom. Center of it is the Four of Earth, the Four of Pentacles, as well as the Four of Rods. There is a foundation here, and perhaps a very strong indication of some sort of rigidity or structure. The structure, it revolves around team efforts, as well as what is expected in the coming of efforts, as well as harmony and a type of disharmony when it comes to this structure. It has to do with great love, as well as the need to heal up in a certain way, as well, the need to be valiant in one's efforts to continue on a course of love. You've made up a mind about a memory that serves you very deeply, and this memory is timeless. When it comes to this person, your efforts are being doubled up in a way. You're willing to cooperate in some way with this person in particular. They owe you an apology. At the same time, they are a bit angry at themselves because they may have done something or said something that was a bit hasty. At the same time, they need to apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Right. On the bottom, there is the Four of Swords, as well as the Seven of Earth, or the Seven of Pentacles, a return, as well as the Seven of Rods. Not only a return, but also an escapade, an exploit. There is a strong regenerative quality to this Four of Swords. After processing heartbreak, a period of regeneration has occurred within you or within this person, and there is a strong need for reconciliation, or at least a challenge towards the blocks of reconciliation when it comes to a deep, committed love that is very, very deeply entrenched within you and this person. It's solidified in a certain way and has caused the scars to heal. There is a strong indication of being able to be battle-born, or to be filled with enterprise when it comes to challenging any rigid aspects of this, to teamwork, to reconcile or to make peace somehow. There's a source of peace here as well. There is the Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay. You're trying to philosophize a connection, a deep memory of someone, and this someone is a bit torn between offers of love as well as getting what they so desire. You are sitting with your truth, and in this truth, you know there is a connection of love, but you can't justify it with anything greater than what it is in its purest form. At the same time, release you're trying to release some pretension of what you may have once thought about this, and there is a path towards some sort of reconciliation here, of something from the past that has caused a great deal of rest and regeneration. And from this, you're able to potentially come up with some sort of coalition or some sort of patience when it comes to the restructuring of certain aspects of this situation. Anyways, I think I am done with this portal before I get lost further. Hopefully that resonated. We have one more portal for you, and I'm going to go ahead and close off this portal and move on. The third portal is about to open. Give me a moment. Oh, goodness. Thanks for tuning in, my dear Sag. Welcome to the new world. Right. This is the mirror between you two, you and your object of affection. This is you, the Emperor, and this is them. Someone who is dealing with karma, with trying to understand why one choice and another is inextricable. They are caught in a type of indecision as well as a type of balancing act. Okay? And each choice they make leads to the same path. Here, between you two, you are both perceiving each other as people who have gone forth and tried to do something new. There's something about this situation that talks about trying to balance out commitments of time, commitments of love, commitments in terms of projects, work, or play, or anything that has to do with commitments in general. There is a transformation that is occurring on both ends. On one side, it is blocked, or at least it is perceived as blocked. The other side, it is perceived that there has been a transformation already. Whomever you're dealing with is dealing with at least another person, I would say, or at least another great binding agreement. They're dealing with karma. This karma is actually a good thing for them because they are learning the nature of the return. There's always a return with the Two of Pentacles. Some sort of rebalancing and redefinition. They're getting through fidelity, through some sort of fidelity. Okay? You have become empowered by moving away from them. They see you as certainly having evolved and grown over time. At the same time, they want you to come back in a way, but it's impossible for you now because you're definitely behaving in your power. If you are weak, there is a good chance that you may return to them, but I don't think you will. If you're in separation, if you guys are together now, there is a possibility that other efforts are required in securing the stability of the situation. But I'm erring more on the side that there is a possibility that there is a strong companionship here. The mirror is showing me that not only is there a new beginning, but also an ultimate end that is committed. So in future tenses, there is a possibility that some sort of great fusion, a great coalition would happen here with both of you. That, or there's a possibility that you both project onto each other the need to express a type of society, to be a part of a society, anything what that could be in the external world, and find harmony in some sort of organization of like minds that have a good work ethic or a good sense of projecting in good and positive ways. Okay, there's a lot of cohabitation here, as well as family interspliced, as well as children, possibly in the mirror. Now, there is on your end, in a sort of motivation, or what's on the king's head, is essentially the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a great burden. So if there is a crown on the king's head, it is made from swords, something like this, a crown of swords. There's something about the crown that is very, very heavy and is somewhat a burden for this individual, and that is you. There's something about the responsibility that you have towards empowerment of your external world that is really calling you to take a good look inside and to become empowered. But there is a block here as well, a challenge. There is something that you can't let go of, or perhaps there is a prison of your mind that you're trying to break free from in order to get empowered. Perhaps this person has a bit of a controlling aspect to them, and they've managed to get you into a vice grip, but you're trying to move away from it. There's something like that. If you're childish, or not empowered, there's a possibility you will go to this person because they have a bit of a hold on you, and it's a very strong one. At the same time, this person has good motivations, whomever they are. Don't want to paint them evil, but what I'm seeing here is the star card, and this is all about healing and sort of getting rid of very toxic emotions. This person's very concerned with that, and they're trying to filch out or figure out which one of the two sort of things that they're balancing, whether it's like different projects or different paths of life, which ones are the best for them, but they all lead to the same place. And what is faded here is a sort of purge of something toxic. This person is they're avoidant of their emotions, and it's important for you to know that there's a possibility for some great healing here. Yeah, that's what I see. Right. Let's see here. That was your third portal for advice. Stand in your power. Know what you can manifest. Use your truth, but also listen to your heart. Use your reason, but also listen to your heart. Your heart will guide you into a path of some sort of fruition. Also, you will find stability in the space of your heart as well as in the higher mind. There are possibilities that you will go ahead and try to create boundaries with someone who may have been abusive with you in the past. You have reason enough to go ahead and bring in what you desire, what you so desire, as well as what makes you feel stable and reasonable in your stability. Okay, protect your land, protect your space. It is sacred, and treat it as such. If you do that, then there is a possibility you may find victory as well. You may also find a way to make clear communication if you protect your ground. Okay, protect your ground. My dear Sagittarius, thank you very much, and please like, share, and subscribe if you will. I am open also for consultations on a private nature. I can do so through Skype. All you have to do is go to my About section and find my email there. Otherwise, I wish you well. I will see you guys hopefully in mid-April for the Great Mirror reading, the energy of you, someone else, and the mirror between. Please take care of yourself, and peace, love, as well as namaste. Ciao.